Wow, guys, there's so much that I have not been documenting. For those who don't know it, I'm in the process of building a prop for my front yard for Halloween, which is going to try to recreate in Muggle form the statue that's in Godric's Hollow in Book 7 of Harry Potter. There's a part where they walk up to it and it transitions from being a World War II memorial, this statue, this kind of a memorial, transforms into a statue of the Potters before their eyes and then back into the memorial when they walk away from it. So I was going to try to do that with a scrim and with theatrical lighting to try to light one thing and then light another and make them visible. And I'm doing it all with a microprocessor that's called a Teensy. It's a lot like an Arduino. And so there's a lot going on, a lot of code. Here is the actual processor. Down there below, the very bottom stack is the processor. The next one above it is an audio card for dealing with the audio. Yeah, my cat wants to get into the frame. Hello. Hi. He's now in the way. She, rather. We've got a he and a she. I get them confused. And this top thing is a controlling LED strips. And this thing over here is a 5-volt power supply because the LED strips need their own separate power supply. And then this thing here is a microwave frequency Doppler effect motion sensor. So there's all kinds of stuff going on. I've got this thing, then I've got 2 LED strips hooked up to it, one of which is doing this rainbow effect right now that's gonna light up the Potter statue when the Potter statue is supposed to be visible. If I sit still for a while, it will transition back to the lighting of the whole memorial from the outside. There you go. So that's just straight up white light coming from that strip, which is going to light up the outside of the whole thing. And you can hear that there's a musical transition. Oops, I moved too much. So it switched back over to the Potter thing. And so for the Potter statue, oh, by the way, all of this is hooked up to a, there's a 1/8-inch audio jack output, and I've got it going over here to my Tiki Bluetooth speaker that's up here, but I'm not using the Bluetooth on it because adding Bluetooth functionality to this whole thing was just another layer of crazy complexity I didn't want to deal with. So I've just got an auxiliary in, kind of just a microphone, an audio cable going over to this guy. So what happens is, like right now you can hear there's this kind of this Harry Potter ambience music. Now the War Memorial statue is what's being illustrated or illuminated. But when I move, you can hear kind of a magical cue that's a mark tree. It picks a random mark tree sound and sounds like bells. And then it transitions over to this Gregorian chant, which I've chosen to be the music that it uses while the Potters are illuminated. And then if I sit still long enough, you'll hear the music transition back to the ambient music, the Harry Potter music, and this light comes back on. The ambient music is pretty soft right now. I'm going to have to be adjusting all these things. But yeah, there's just a lot. There's a lot that's working. It's hard to get all that stuff working. And so I'm amazed that it's working at all. Now I've just got to build the stupid thing. It's going to be a whole nother week or so before it's done.